button and subscribe, man. Press 1 if you haven't already. It's a sad day. I heard. Press 1. I heard what happened. That's why I urge people to sign up to my Patreon. Hit that like button and subscribe. Oh my goodness. It's not a good day on the internet in the black entertainment realm of nothingness, where nothing exists on this damn internet. What a glorious time to be alive. We got Brother Polite, and we got a 2-for-1. Press 1. Today I want everybody. We don't get this every once in a while. Every once in 1,000 years we get 2 of them for the price of 1. Press 1. Press 1. We get 2 squiggly eyes for the price of 1. Boy, I tell you, boy, when God hit, bro, he hits. Press 1. Boy, when God hits, he hits. Lord have mercy. I ain't never seen two Muppet babies. Press 1. Not 2 of them for the price of 1. I ain't never seen 2 for the price of 1. We got Brother Polite, what, last month, 2 months ago? Shame of the year. Shame of the fucking decade. You know, it ain't nothing to black people. All they do is support ignorance. And that's why I'm here, because I love it. I love the fact that they support these people and then try to act like they don't know what they about. Press 1. And that's why I hate to say it, but that's one of the reasons why I'm blackballed in the black community. Really, I'm not blackballed because I got the key to the house, but I'm blackballed. They don't like talking to me, only when it's convenient for them. They rather talk to Michi X. Press 1. They rather talk to Michi X. And so me, personally, when these things happen from Charleston White, it don't matter who it is. They don't like me, and I don't like them. And Dewberry's out here all alone. Press 1. You better not put him up there on that screen. But I like everybody. I don't like to laugh at people, but then again, I really do. They laugh at me. It's always ha-ha and he when something happened to Kev. But it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. It's always a problem when I do it. So, I found my own little way of therapy, which is make fun of them on my show early before class. I like to do this before class. When people just now waking up and get into work. They get into work and they feel like giggling a little bit because their lives is hard. America's made life hard on an average American. But I feel great. And I know what everybody else don't know. Ain't shit going on in the black community. Nothing. Everything shut down. The immigrants took everything. It's a wrap. I told them. You should have left Donald Trump. I told you finna find out who your enemies is. And these is 2 foreigners. Press 1. So I like the A and B blood types, the O and C blood types to look at each other, stand up for our National Choir Day as we remember 2 great losers and nobodies that the world has ever seen. Put your heads down for this great memorial service. Sway your head to like this one. This right here
goes out to everyone.
To every subscriber that lost a YouTuber.
Truly love. Come on, check it out. Seems like
Yesterday I used to rock the show. I laid the track, y'all locked the flow.
So far from hanging
On the proper though. Notorious, they got to know that.
Life ain't always
What it seemed to be.
Words can't express
What y'all mean to me. Even though y'all gone, we still a team. Through your families, I fulfill your dreams. Can't wait to see if they open up the gates for me. Reminisce some time. Damn, they took polite. Trying to rap it off, but it plays again. It's hard to conceal.
Can't imagine
All the pain I feel, give anything to hear half your breath.
I know you're still living your life
After death. Every move. Come on, ladies in the back right there. Every time we pray, we'll be missing you. One time for Charleston right now. I gotta show that I care a little bit. Second verse, y'all. It's kinda hard with y'all not around. Pull you on heaven, smiling down, watching us. Hey, every day we pray for you.
till the day
We meet again.
in my heart is
That's why I keep you friends.
memories give me the strength I need to proceed.
Strength I need to believe.
My thoughts big, I just can't define.
Wish I could turn into
Hands of time.
Enki and
Us in the
Polite.
six, shop for new
those
clothes.
kicks. Y'all niggas taking flicks.
Making hits, stages they receive
Seems
you
you
on.
I still can't believe you gon' give anything to hear half your breath.
I know you still living your life after death.
That's right, ladies. It's like We Are the World Part 3. Howdy. Come on, ladies. It's coming. When you went away, woo, to break. There she go right there. I know how see they fade. Every month I pray, every step I take, every move I make,
Every day that passes,
every day that passes, I'll be thinking
closer.
about Charleston White punk ass,
Again,
fucking brother polite, how we did this shit,
and we won't stop.
and we won't stop. Shoulder work. Scored touchdowns on the niggas. Press line, all day, every night. Woo. We miss you. 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 Hate them niggas. Woo! Woo! I still got it. Kev still got it. Press 1. I still got it. Hit that shit, Pino. Look, I would like to hear you take on King James, the actual person apparently practiced BC. Shout out to King. Oh, Pino, settle down. Settle down, Pino. Lord have mercy. I always like to do my karaoke starting off with these guys. Don't worry about it, Pino. Pino say, I would love to hear your take on who? King James and what? Who told you that, Pino? Billy Carson. Billy Carson, Sinetta. One of these niggas told my little white friend, Pino, some bullshit. Press 1 about the homie King James. What's wrong with him? Pino got the wrong information. The information you got is kind of like how Whack 100 did Nipsey after he passed. Just a bunch of nonsense. What are you doing? Press 1. Hit the like button. Woo! But I like questions. As soon as I get on the air, sir, what's your take on King James and this stuff right there? As soon as I get around this situation, we gonna deal with King James and the rumors spread by the conscious community. Press 1. Because that nigga ain't got this shit from nowhere else but the conscious community. Hey, man, what's this about this right here? from them pineal gland people. Press 1. Yeah. Hit the like button and subscribe. They be spreading rumors. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. They out here capping, as they say, as the young men today say. But they out here capping, fool. Press super cap. That's what happens when you don't got nothing to stand on. You just make stuff up. Press 1. You just when you don't got no foundation, you just make stuff up, Pino. Come on now. You knew that was dumb when you typed it. But this Kev gonna get me. Kev gonna dunk some shit. You knew that was his soul. This is gonna enter. But I gotta ask him, but he entered. But he entered. Yes. Hit the like button and subscribe. I like to see people asking Mr. Gillespie, the professor, great questions. You know, whoo, look at it. He said, Google it. That's all right. That's all right, Pino. We Google everything. We Google everything. That's all right. What we don't know is who spread these false allegations and when was this translated in 1940? What? Let me stop right here. Lord have mercy. All right. Hit that like button and subscribe. I like the way these things are going today. Move out the way, Charleston White. Move out the way, punk. You don't deserve no attention. Let them drown. Let them drown. See, Pino is like one of them niggas who's conflicted in life. You got these niggas in the world in your ear, don't do nothing. But they sure know how to tell you everything. Press 1, and then we do our best to Google things with our index fingers. Press 1, we try our best. But that's why they in my class. So I can display knowledge and wisdom to my brothers. You feel me? Man, hey, yo, teach, professor, yo. I'm gonna write a movie. Pino gonna be in there. Hey, yo, teach, Florida. Hey, listen. What's up with them talking about King James on Google and all that? Press 1. Pino, what? You know how to Google things. Oh, my goodness. You know how to Google things like that? I mean, what's all this they capping on the internet? Yeah, Google. Google unfortunately allows, it's like the takeover of America where they allow anything to be published and people have the right to say what they want to a king they don't honor. So, if you want to steal everything from a person, first you got to demasculate them in public. You got to make it sound, and this is years and years and years later. We talking, this is 1400, 1500. You feel me? Niggas don't remember what they did 2 weeks ago, 3 days ago, 2 years ago. The beginning of this century, they don't even remember. But for some reason, this has to stick. Well, who told them? And more than likely, if it's a little German or a little Russian dude, Pino, yeah, them niggas that still validated the shit they written in 33,000 BC. Them the motherfuckers who find dinosaur bones every time they need funding. Yeah, so it's time we just let it go and let the information speak for itself. King James did a lot in writing what was important and the differences in this necromancy, this dead belief system, which Billy Carson is subject of. And we call it monkey mind over here. A whole wonderful world of inclusion and illusion. Press 1. You got to do your research. I don't know what was going on in the 1300 other than what's recorded in real life. And I know King James written scripture and translated it right there for everybody to see, right there, out of allegory, right into history, and put a date on it. That's what I do know, because it's right there. Say, for instance, I was to pass away, right? What you think Sonetta and them gonna say? What the fuck do you think they finna? Oh, Kev. Oh, bro. He used to go out and hunt dogs and cats and round them up. Press one. He's Kev, bro. You fuck with Kev, bro. Let them believe whatever that they want to. If they believe and like to fantasize, they don't want to say that the Greek mythologies and the Greek gods and the Grecians and then the Africans drew themselves on the wall committing these acts. They said, look at what we do. We
Not like this. Not like this.
ain't none of that. I'll tell you what, them Egyptian walls, y'all don't pan the camera all the way around. Y'all don't want the whole God. So the person in the belief system who told you this is a lie because it's not written. There's no reason. There's no evidence of this. But these people over here written themselves into it. So if you go through Greek mythology and Greek Egyptian and Egyptian Asiatic, all of these is a complex of what we know Sodom and Gomorrah is in our brain. And they even drew it themselves doing these acts. I'm just saying. You know, and a lot of these Egyptian gods were homosexual. Press one. That's why I'm trying to bring that's why it's dead. It's a destroyed world. Do what thou wilt and trying to piece together history so you can do what? That's the whole point of it, is the ideological subversion is right up in there, destroying history and making this appear to be this and that, all type of magician nonsense. And if you're going to piece history together, piece it in a way that benefits humanity with new thinking and new analogies and thinking patterns and new. The thing about the human spirit is it's new. It's being innovative and thinking positively and above. If you hang out with Sonetta and the rest of these black conscious people, I would say them because that's where our people are. Eventually, your chakras is going to open up and energy is going to be going up your spine all the way to your head. And your pineal gland going to open up. I'm sure y'all heard this nonsense before. But ain't nothing come of it. Ain't nothing come of that shit. At all. So if your gods and your analogies are all based in the LGBT community, because that's what Seth and all of them set, and that's all homoerotic behavior gods that they worship. Press one. Y'all didn't know that? See, y'all be Googling the wrong things. We going to the, see, you. That's why this nation ain't founded on that stuff. It's founded on the Bible. Press one and law. Boy, that all you got to do is type in let's do it together. No, they talk too much. Let my sweater go. No, they just be talking. They got one of my students questioning King James. King James is the one telling you what to look out for of these witchcraft and these warlocks. And they got my man Pino Brain. Just like my man Todd said. My man Todd said, man, I used to talk. He used to be like, man, the white man wrote your Bible. Because, you know, around black people, that's what a lot of our brothers teach. Oh, the white man did that to you. He gave you that. He gave you that. It's just the same thing. So I know I've handled this stipulation before. I've been through this one. You know, you got to walk our brothers through it. You know, the Egyptian way, they do all type of homoerotic behavior. That's the Egyptian fantasy. You can do whatever you want to. And hold yourself morally accountable than having a watchful eye of God, because you know you ain't got no control. You only got control when God comes to your mind. Oh, shit. And that's a good thing. That shows that you got shame. Some people don't even got no fucking shame. Press 1. Charleston White ain't got no shame. Brother Polite ain't got no shame. You know? You feel me? Brother Polite, them brothers who carry homoerotic ideas about scripture yet praise openly LGBT. And this one and that one right there in the gods that they believe in. So what you trying to have me do? Get away from my God who you trying to tell me is up to no good when it's your God openly. What do you say to that? You're a black person teaching Egyptology, teaching and stuff. And you wonder why all the men are corrupt in their brain and corrupt in their walk, corrupt in their lawful aggression in them. Their sternness in legal matters. You know, where do they get this playful mind like life ain't shit? Be the first ones talking about we. Why you voting for Donald Trump, man? Why you voting? They all emotional about my voting ability. My vote is trolling you. That's what my vote is, stupid. Here, vote this one. What they doing over there? Yeah, I already know. Blind vote. Blind bet. Blind bet. We play poker, baby. Blind bet. So yeah, Brother Polite ain't got no morality. All of these people denounce God. The white God and all that. Y'all see Killer Mike up there. Y'all hear Killer Mike. All of these people have given their minds and their soul over to Satan. This is facts, bro. This is facts, bro. And I'm sitting watching this shit like, damn, I'm watching all of the black entertainers on everything they talk about. Black, 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 black. Deaf, 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 deaf. 50 years of hip hop. Oh, will we contribute, man? I wrote these bars, man. Man, the bars I wrote on this one, man. Oh, I hate this shit. Oh, I wrote raps. I wrote some raps, and I contributed to 50 years. Hip hop ain't did shit. But then again, you look at hip hop and all of the sacrifice they be saying about the Illuminati and all of that shit, right? And then these same niggas who talk about it be the niggas in it. That's how I know that spooky shit. That spook. They know, yet they a part of the goddamn system. Ice Cube talking about, hey y'all, I guess y'all ain't got the word that I'm not a part of the brotherhood. Yes, the fuck you is, nigga. Yes, the fuck you are. Every last one of them. Niggas don't know what to vote for. They don't know nothing. Black women don't know what type of conversation to hold with the black man at all. Because niggas only live in Wonderland with them. Nigga, they don't need you to live in Wonderland with them. Stupid. Nigga just right there with them. La-di-da-di-da. Plus one. Hit the like. Niggas be right there with them. Just la-di-da-di-da. Hell no. You got to pull. The thing is to pull her out of that shit. Nigga, how you going to pull her out? Nigga, of that mentality. And nigga, you playing right there. You playing Donald Duck. And she playing Mrs. Duck. Yeah. Hey. Check this out, Art. Nigga talking about, I ain't with them. Nigga, you with them. You talking about you ain't with them. Ice Cube is the biggest one. The black contract. Why we gotta have a black contract? Why would we want to be marked for death forever, Pino? Press 1. The fuck would I want to be black contract for? Oh, please, boss. Sign me up. All my life we had to rap. Press 1. All my life we had to rap. Hate this shit. Man, I guess y'all know right now. I ain't, guess I ain't with the boys and them. So I've been working hard with this. Nobody wants your motherfucking scribble scrabble paper, bro. Go turn that fucking homework in on the bungalow. This nigga. this nigga, press one. That weak ass, this motherfucking Donald Trump hater. Gonna turn his motherfucker and try to pass Trump a note like this. Get this shit out of here. Press one. Fuck is you doing? Man, I just try to be a rapper. If you just need more money. You didn't, what the fuck you need more money for? Hollywood? Fuck Hollywood. Motherfuckers is like Ukraine. Fuck is you begging them for? What the fuck is we? Stop trying to use us as bait for black entertainment. I don't want to be black entertainment with you. My life ain't no goddamn entertainment. I don't live up there in the hills, stupid. We live in the ghetto. Won't thee wop? Press one. We live in the ghetto. The fuck would I want to? You up here handing, they all voting for Biden again. We're fucked up. They gonna get all the rappers to do the We Shall Overcome part remake with Lil Wayne running out. Bought and sold again. Press one, he gonna be running out. Doesn't matter. Everything Lil Wayne do, they gonna lose. He ran out with Colorado. He gonna run out with these niggas. Who he ran out with in the football yesterday? All right, then they got their ass whooped. Press one. Man, God bless America. Press one, got their ass whooped yesterday. I was laughing the whole day. Fuck them cheese heads. Press one, fuck is that? The whole day. Fuck them up. Touch them every fun. We had to let them niggas play a little bit. Press one. It was just hard as hell time, bro. Y'all go ahead and lighten up on them. What? They were America's best deal to do them like that, bro. Fuck them. Symbolism and everything. Fuck it. I'm just gonna take it. You see them get their ass whooped. That's how we be fucking them up on this computer. Just we up 34-17. What was it? 24-3. I love to see anything that look like Green Bay and Favre and Rogers and shit. I hate them names. Green Bay, Favre, Rogers, and anything that look like it. Press one. I hate motherfucking Pittsburgh where they swear to look like them when my contrast on my TV don't work correct. Press one. Who put? Oh, shit. Everybody versus Green Bay. Raiders, get them. Press one. I love when them big teams lose like that. Hate Dallas Cowboys. Press one. I hate it. I hate all y'all favorite teams. I just want y'all to know that. I hate all of them. All of them. Shouldn't be watching this shit no way. Press one. I place bets on the I'm placing bets on the team too. Bro, fuck this game. Fuck them. I come to your house and fuck shit up. Yeah, who's losing? Cardinals versus who? Get them Cardinals. Show them niggas in. Shit is hilarious because our community don't do nothing but watch this. It's too easy. Football and basketball is too easy to watch now. I'm trying to watch some soccer. Something that's going to take some time. Fuck it. What up, Bocat? Man, I thank you for the support. Shout out to the people who support this broadcast, of course. Patreon.com/KevGillsTV. People who just love to see and come and watch us talk shit first thing in the morning and offer some positive commentary into the world of black entertainment where there is no God. There is no God. The black witches and warlocks run the whole community, and I'm trying to save them. They say, and as men, care. They don't want to be saved. Don't save them. But God say we got to save them. They don't want to. They got some fucked up music, and wonder why. The women can't fuck with you because you got all the stupid music. All your music say fuck bitches, use them up, and they ain't worth for shit. Press one. I listen to love music. Press one. Told you. I'm right there in the dream world with them. Only come out when it's time to make a left. All right. Press one. Hit that like. Make a right there. Black people, we don't give a shit about nothing. You tell the driver, you want to hit this? You want we ain't said. You want to catch a charge right now? Press what? Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. I can't think about shit else. I got fucking Charleston White in my brain, and there's so much. And I'm looking for somebody who's brave enough to take the KevRow challenge. How about that? I just made it up right now. If you're willing to take the KevRow challenge, we're going to start breaking down Billy Carson real quick. It's got to be random. I'm going to open the phone lines, 424-209, because we got to destroy the witches and warlocks in my community. So that means we got to make fun of their witchery and point it out in scripture and in real life how they've been destroying our world. And there's no more faking it because the sons of Israel, that'll be us, we can see. And we know we don't got to look at the white man and the white people no more on the outside. We can just look at ourselves and say what we spiritually missing. That's the thing they hate, is the turning around to one another, A and B and B and O and C, looking at each other and saying what it is. And there's no foundation. Then you got to go back and see how long this foundation you currently running on been at play and why. If not, you in the dream world. If you don't know why your people was in this state of mind, shit, ain't no telling what you'll do. Ain't no telling what'll come to your mind and why, what excuse you could make up on why you did it. When your mind ain't right. What's up, Crystal 4? Good to see you. When your mind ain't right. People will do anything when they not in their right mind. They trying to cover shit up and keep lies rolling and shit. They'll do anything. And I ain't talking about no little petty shit. I'm talking about big shit in men's lives that shit niggas go through. It make you think like, damn, niggas' mind is really gone. The things people do. You know, and once you become an observer in your own life and be able to look, press one, and look around, and your immediate, most men would have been figured this out if they wasn't so mama boyish, or papa bullish, or ISIS worshiper, or Tammuz worshiper, or any of these little false satanic ideologies. You got nigga running around looking like a damn praying mantis, talking about thoth and this one and that one and this one and this story ain't real. But the one we got it from 30 billion years ago is real. That shit wow. Nigga, so much about people who come from outer space, but nothing about what goes on right here. So much trying to put this natural history in allegory format so that the people would never see this is them. This just like how they created Avatar and symbolized as black people and all of this. You got niggas doing this shit. And they all antichrist. Now that's one thing when you don't know. But when you begin to look in your own life as a man and say, damn, all this is against God, really. You got to delink yourself from that shit. I don't care what it is or who it is. You got to really delink yourself from it. You know, you believe in pineal gland, you know damn well you ain't went nowhere. But come on. Only on mushrooms. Only on mushrooms. That's it. You ain't really did nothing. But that's what alter your state of reality. That's E equals MC squared right there. My classroom, no. That's E equals in that's monkey brain. Now you trapped in a whole new universe. If the story keep getting repeated over and over and over, and it's in your food, it's in your water, it's in your damn life, you will never know. You go around daydreaming, thinking God is some allegorical concept of aliens or some underground king of the dead down there with some ultimate green tablets you ain't gonna translate until 1940. What? Shut up, stupid. And we got it from you. I say when a black man center his mind on being and looking at on his being and looking at the past and start to find himself and themselves, boy, so many distractions come across this airwaves right here, this propaganda. That's why I tell you, knowledge and wisdom ain't easy, but you can do it. You feel me? It's gonna detach you from all that bullshit people be trying to hold you to. And now that you know, over here, the plan is and forever gonna be to distract and to destroy. Dirty Diana shit. To distract and destroy Adam. And keep his mind and keep your mind off of just basic instructions before leaving Earth. Just scripture. Living the simple, basic. You don't gotta want for nothing if you work hard. You don't gotta want for nothing. You gonna work though. Unless you believe in Mickey Mouse. Like Tyler Perry and them got our people believing in Georgia. You can have your own fantasy world right here. Hit the like button and subscribe. And got my brothers like Pino talking about King. They don't even know. They want to disrespect anything that got to do with the Bible because they don't want you to look at them. Now, I ain't just talking about no scholars. I'm talking about scientists, too. They all in the same quantum dumb category of the scientists. They don't even know science. They just know religion. They just know a false. They got monkey brain. They hit the mushroom and that LSD. You hear me? That what? Press 1 and that alter at time and space in their brain. Press 1. They never want to come back. And when they do enter reality again, they want to get the fuck right back out and go to the nearest trap house. Press 1. And get the fuck right back up out of here. Only a fool will eat fungus. Of course you go daydream. Of course. Talking to some badass kids. Of course you're going to be out there daydreaming, laid out on the fucking street. Press 1, stand on the corner just. Dim as drugs. It's supposed to have you like that. They want their pineal gland blown out every chance they get. Press 1. They want the opening of Saturn to occur. That's all. That's all. Oh, that's the nasty. Press 1. You can't make this shit up. But only in our community do you get a pass. Y'all think Charleston White was kicked off the internet for what? For what he did to Deion Sanders? No. Charleston White was kicked off the internet because he's a liar. See, Charleston White was trying to play Aiden and them. Press 1. See, this clown here was trying to play Aiden and friends. Press 1. Charleston White knew what goes on in Hollywood. He brings it up. Press 1. He brings it up every chance he get. Like ABC. Every little step he took was closer and closer to Hollywood. The YouTube version of Hollywood. Because Hollywood on strike. So these clowns got to get up here and pretend. And he said all this stuff about women and white girls and boys. Should have been off the internet a long time ago. See, but they cloaked themselves in righteous words. They don't heard it from somewhere. They began to repeat and try to blend their nastiness with somebody else's goodness. You got people that do this in real life. He's one of them. Now, how could I fix this? How could I fix this? Oh, you just pretend to be this type of shit and say these words because it translates well. You see, but that's not who they are. You see, he was caught sending videos to Bandman KevRow. Video. Nasty, homoerotic videos.
Not like this. Not like
See?
this.
Oh, they'll make a superhero out of a nigga real fast. And most of the time, they make superheroes out themselves, but they can't fill the shoes. That's the problem. They can't fill the shoes of a real hero. So they try to play. And then they bots that they buy and they fucking computer trolls. Oh yeah, man, they just hating on you, B. They do not. And they encourage and encourage. You say more and more outlandish things. They build you up, build you up, build you up, build you up. It's only so far he can go. You don't disrespect it, the homoerotic agenda. You don't disrespect it. Every agenda you agree to in real life. If this was Willy Wonka, you'd be a little fat little boy who fell in the chocolate. Press 1. This is good. Press 1. Now, you got up there and said some things about Aiden and them Jewish people, which is his parent. And you got up there and don't like Asian. You set up all this hate speech. And now algorithm has said, blick, click. That's enough. Right there. That's enough hate for one nigga. This is enough hate. And the trolls can't save you. Oh, man. Oh, shit. Oh, he'll be back. Oh, man. That's the cold thing about it. They pump him up. And I told y'all before, he gonna fuck around. He gonna keep saying it's gonna add up. And once it's finished adding up, and it's gonna say, this is hate speech. Now you placing money on people's heads, on the internet. He should have been off the internet. But this is the mind frame of black men who even support him. Ladies, if you was dating a man and he brought up to you, I like Charleston White. He's a funny guy. I mean, he be spitting some real, and I don't agree with everything. If you, let me tell you something. If you was dating a man and you heard that come up, look at him right now, I'm leaving you. This is stupid. I knew he was stupid. And if you agree with it, you are who you hang out with in the virtual world where we all are. It's a lot of people trying to denounce themselves from individual Michi X. Everybody trying to get away from part of the polite, but they can't. Y'all just associate it. And it just seemed like the conscious community is the occultic community. Because now that I'm thinking about shit, y'all sure be always caught up with niggas to be all queens and so spiritual when it comes to relationships and all this. When it comes to like sex trafficking and righteous things to do in life, y'all just karma, yeah. Y'all so smart. But when the motherfuckers start talking about that real shit, motherfuckers start ducking and dodging and weaving and shit. Our community afraid to talk about sex trafficking. and scam artists and the shit that destroys us. These be the same people who be having y'all brains all up in Egypt somewhere talking about R and we and ancestor. Y'all ain't peeped that game yet? It be the same. I'll be scared of a person trying to sell me a Kirby vacuum and he even mentioned goddamn conscious community or penal gland, any damn thing. You folks crazy, G. And it just goes to show you, anybody can make it on YouTube. All you need is a marketing team. Press one, and you can go from a one-eyed, crooked-eyed asshole, blind Confederate. But I told y'all they was Confederates. But a blind Confederate to he for the kids. They tried this shit with Kwame Brown. Now I watched Kwame Brown miss 4 fucking free throws as the LA Laker for the game. They even threw him the ball back. Nigga, we trying to cheat for you. We trying to do what for the kid. These people ain't doing nothing for no kids. It's like, I don't want to exist where you all got to make up lies like y'all doing humanitarian work and we doing the work and we ain't doing no damn work. Y'all ain't doing no shit on work on YouTube. What work? Like it's a black community. Oh, or we just do the work. I heard Michi say this last night. My bad, Michi. But damn, what work? If we just gonna be a team, you can't be a team because polite, everybody was scamming. And you associated yourself. Y'all can't cuss and have an attitude y'all way into our consciousness. You can't be a goofball forever. Eventually, these marketing tactics are gonna wear off. The people want real. Yeah. Our. Don't nobody want to hear no damn Dewberry. You get 2 of these niggas on the podcast, you gotta be dumb. Yeah. And they be acting like they saying some positive role model shit to grown ass men. That's how I know the men in the black community is gone. And you heard Charles, man, he's funny. No, this shit ain't funny. It's a stereotype. This is like Sexy Red and them. This is a cold stereotype. Oh, yeah. No. This old Uncle Ruckus mentality. Nothing on their minds but yeah. Whatever, boss. Whatever. Now you know you sending videos, Kingdom Black. You don't gotta press 2. You don't gotta press 1. Call it in. You know, but y'all scared of Kev. You know, he sent videos to what's his name? Bandman KevRow of his penis wiggling in and around. Like, come get this. This big. Press 1. You know. So you can press 2 or you want to press 1. But anything against this, can't exist. You can to and be. So what? I'm not gonna do nothing but prove you wrong. And as a grown man, you don't know that this is hard on your brain. This dumbs you down to listen. That's on you. You ain't even supposed to be in this class if it ain't got no growth. Every nigga, every person, I just say nigga a lot. Every person, especially from our communities, the Democrat communities, every man is always trying to do better, not do berry. Press 1. He's always trying to do better. That's facts. This ain't better. If you're a grown man, you grow up and you listen to this every day, day in and day out, and your brain is on this mentality. I know if I ask you something legal, you won't be able to answer it. That's for sure. I know you're not gonna exercise not one vote. You're not gonna exercise one amending power to give yourself if law enforcement pulled your ass over. You ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing. You know why? Because you don't know. The first book of Demonology. I'm sorry about that. Can we do that? The first book of Demonology. If you can't speak on that, sir, I can't help you. I can't help you. If you can't focus, if you just come here, my connection keep buffering, well, it's going to keep buffering. It's going to keep buffering. Things happen. It happens. Hopefully it'll come up. It'll go off. It'll come up. Help me understand. You feel me? That's all. Some people know how to sit through it. Some people don't. You see, God will rise. My connection keep buffering, but you're not calling in. That's probably why it's buffering, because it's a bunch of people with the mindset, please don't call on me. Please. That may be the witches and warlocks that please let his connection go bad. Please evil eye this nigga. Please. All type of little spiritual reason. You know, it's like that sometimes. It's like that. You know, and funny little names like that will get you blocked. Will get you blocked again. You know, sometimes you just gotta sit through it. Other times, it's all good. As long as my team say you good now, I'm all good. Thank you. I've learned to let y'all go. Let all these little comments, I learned to not be such a perfectionist. Especially for people who hate on the sideline and wait. The only time they say something is when something go bad. You see that, Pino? You ever notice that in the hood? It'd be the same people, with a camera. It'd be the same people sitting right there like, please go bad. So when something go bad, they be right there the first one to tell you, hey, guess what? What's the name? Died. Guess what? Something ain't right today with you. Hey, guess what? Your connection went down. They never there when you say, hit the like button, support the broadcast, go to my Cash App, go to my Patreon, support the vision. Support me, they ain't never there. I had to learn to let them people go. Fact. Sometimes, a lot of times, I don't even care if they are supporters. It's like, sometimes people troll so much, they ain't even got no life. The only thing they know is the internet, and they plan is to get Kev. Never. Press 1. Never. So they going to spend the rest of their life in a mental condition of eternal damnation. Whirlwind. That's it. That's it. Not focused on the show. Not focused on the title. You feel me? Gone with the wind. Just like Master P said, gone with the wind. Gone. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, even though it don't matter. I'm about to find this real quick, and I'm ready. I'm ready to go. So, like Pino said today in the chat room, what's up with King James and all what they talking about? They like to paint. They wanted to paint King James like he was into demonology. Oh, he wrote this book. Oh, look at the stuff he's saying. I'm not talking about back in the day scholars. I'm talking about today's scholars. These black YouTubers from different nations, a conglomerate of they asses that don't know too much about America. They should be over there in New York, stacked up at the goddamn asylum waiting to get entry. Facts, because they all refugees. They only fight for the system. That's it. They fight for your destruction. They need your name. They need your birthright. Please. Please. Give me that shit. Please. That's why they all be scamming. So what makes you a slave to the devil? What make you a general to Satan? Well, your spiritual practice. All the men have sold their soul to Satan. Fact. All of them. And all of the women of Israel have given themselves over to Satan. All of them. That's why I be taking my time. I've reached a point where the truth is the truth. It is what it is. And if you don't like it, that's because that's between you and your unwilling to accept truth for what it is. Shout out to Bocat in my Cash App, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to Amanda. Shout out to Cedric Jefferson. Shout out to y'all. And when this unfreezes, I'll do a few more shout outs. Yeah. So, I think it's very important, since we studying the thought process of these people who live in Wonderland, who just exposed every thought they ever had about their faith and all that. They're just letting their mind ramble, unfold in front of people, like Billy Carson just running his mouth, laughing at the crucifixion, laughing at the sacrifice it took to heal you, knowing he's a part of the venom that's poisoned you. So he would laugh at your eternal damnation or your ignorance of the serpent and its venom and how it makes you dead. As long as you listen to that. That is the teachings of the serpent. Ain't no other way around it. That's why I like those who focus on the law and the books that I tell, because really you only need a few of them to really combat the world. You see, the world just want more and more, and no matter how much good I do and say and do, they just want more. The world will never be tired of sucking the light, particles, energy, in the scientific sense of speaking. Always trying to, if not tint the light. Put a cover on it, so nobody else see the light. Nobody else see. So, that's why I think this show is going to be great. I still ain't got nobody who called in to read scripture. Press 1-424-209. And shout out to Ali Ware. Are we getting Ali to call in today? Any man. Press 1, Betty Hampton. Because I'm ready. Y'all see how I call the fellas out, ladies? You see how I call them niggas out? Here they go. Let's see which one of them is going to read scripture. Let's see right now. I'm ready to go. Let me put this up here real quick so I can take a small break, and it's on. It's on. All the teaching that I've did and provided for the classroom, all I'm saying is right now is the time for you to call in, though. Hit the like button and subscribe. All right, I'm back. Yeah. So, yeah, let me see who I'm calling on today. Let me see. Let me see here. Who up in this chat? Because we have war. Y'all do know we in spiritual war. You do know that. You know it's a requirement for interaction. Oh, yeah, D-Jack sleep all of a sudden. Marley hiding out. Leonard Brown ran away. Let me see who out here. Where Max? He want to talk. His name Machiavelli. Chads. Where you go? Chris Cook. Where you at? Sean. Mellow Zone. Where y'all go? Y'all was just up in here typing away. Look at this shit. Info junkie. Where you at? You up in here all the time. Okay. Okay. Let's see. You see when it's time to read, they gone. You see what I'm saying? When it's time to read, they gone. See? Who gonna help me destroy their kingdom? This is like Lord of the Rings. Their kingdom is right there. It's right there. Which one of the fellas gonna pick up the sword and fight? We got Polite out the way. We got Charleston gone. Look, the gates of hell. It's the magic eye. Press 1. You ever see Lord of the Rings? The eye right there, bro. The kingdom of death right there. The end of it all right there. 424-209-9506. There it is. It's envisioned. There's scientific hiccup. Where we at? All right. Well, I'm going to denounce you too, then. Fuck it. You always up in this motherfucker. Right before a nigga pull up, press 1. Kev, you trying to hang with the ladies and shit. Kev, bro. I told you. Let me see. I can call them and look at them. Look at moderator. I want you to see. I will call them by their name. They won't even budge. They won't even budge. At all. I gotta rub it in and gotta drive it home. At all though. See, when I'm clowning around and being like them niggas, Charleston White and them, oh yeah, they come out of everywhere. 5, 6, 7, 800 people in the chat. If I get on some real shit, that's why I had to make that decision. Like, all right, Kev, this new shit, it's got to play its role. It's got to be what it's gonna be. You know, it just got to be what it's gonna be. Because this truth is powerful. And when it's time to pick that sword up, them niggas gonna run so fast, they ain't gonna want to fight right there, right beside you, right there. Right there, as I say. Hit that like button and subscribe. What's your name? Where you calling from?
What's going on? What's going on, Kev? It's Motivated Dre, Los Angeles.
What up, Motivated Dre? Talk to me, King.
Oh, man. Trying to get unblocked, for one. That's one thing. But, yeah, you speaking about King James, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I think, shit, we talked about this before. King James' real name, James is Latin, so they changed his name. King James' real name is supposed to be King Jacob, because Jacob means James in Latin. After he died, they had the Jacobite War. Like they don't like to tell you, they don't teach us. They ain't taught us
who
about the kings and all that. Talking about the schooling system, the Daughters of Confederacy. Daughters of the Confederacy. Who wrote the literacy program in school? Yeah, I learned from you. Learned that from you. Straight up. Yeah, he was a God-fearing man. That's why they don't like him. That's why they always try to tear down King James or King Jacob. And I want to get a link to the Patreon. Hello?
I'm here, champion.
Hello? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, King, they don't teach us about the last names of the kings and queens from Great Britain or the United Kingdom. our people. And that's for a reason. King John last name was Howard. My last name is Howard. You put it out, you said it over the internet the other day. Hello?
Yes, sir. The first book of Demonology. Tell me about it. All right, call back. I got a scholar. I got a scholar call. You got to call
B
back.
from Texas.
B from Texas. What's up, champion? What's on your mind?
Good morning, sir. Man, I'm here to read for you, bro.
All right,
we gonna
yeah.
battle.
All
We
right,
gonna
give me
fight.
somebody. Give me somebody. Somebody's posting links in my chat. Don't post no Bible links in my chat that you don't came up with. Don't do that. I told you to call it in. Now you on standby. Don't type. Sean, watching you, bruh. Yeah. So you want to do a little war tactic with me, real quick?
Yes, sir.
Since
Let's do it.
since these niggas is afraid and they like to type in my chat room all type of Bible quotes, but they scared to have it roll off their tongue.
Hey, you gotta step up. You gotta step up.
Talk to him real quick. Give him some encouragement real quick, bro. What's your name, Sean? You let him know why it's important for him to step up.
Man, we gotta step up because we represent for God. They ain't ashamed to step up with the foolishness. They gonna tell you they from milk almond and all kind of other stuff with no shame. They gonna act a fool with no shame. So we need to step up. It ain't nothing you reading. You feel me? Don't step up. It ain't nothing.
Don't develop monkey brain and don't do bad things. Press 1.
For real.
Don't do bad things. It's not cool to do bad things. And I know Brother Polite and Charleston White, if they had just listened to us, they wouldn't have did bad things. Press 1.
Yes, sir.
All right, so let's read. I'm gonna read. I want you to turn. I'm gonna do my Hebrew Israelite thing right now. And
Okay.
if you don't mind, because I got to entertain my people, but I also love how they do it. So at the same time, it works for everybody. But since we have war in the mind and in our spiritual sense, I want the people to understand why we in this position. And then we're gonna speed it up into what we studying on why we can't fulfill that obligation. I say we and our people, but it's really them over there because we over here trying. But could you turn? We're gonna go to what I learned in jail, right? Sitting down, finding God. So we're gonna go to Proverbs 28. Could you turn there for me, sir? Press 1.
Yes, sir.
This gonna be
Proverbs
It's Proverbs.
20.
Yeah, why not? I want you to know how I'm able to see these things. Yeah, we're going straight to Proverbs on them.
Okay, I'm there.
Because they don't believe in God. And people don't even know how I be even believing in God the way that I do. But these are some of the things that grounded me. Could you read this for me, sir? Could you start there?
Okay. You want me to start at read the whole chapter?
Of course, sir. Take it slow. And not slow, but, do your thing. Go ahead, champion.
All right, here we go. We got Proverbs 28, verse 1. It says, "The wicked flee when no man pursueth, but the righteous are bold as a lion.
Go ahead.
For the transgression of a land, many are the princes thereof. But by a man of understanding and knowledge, the state thereof shall be prolonged."
Wow.
A
Go
poor
ahead.
man, yes, sir. A poor man that oppresseth the poor is like the sweeping rain which leaveth no food. They that forsake the law praise the wicked, but such as keep the law contend with them. Evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek the Lord understand all things. Better is the poor that walketh in his uprightness than he that is perverse in his way, though he be rich.
Go ahead.
Whoso keepeth the law is a wise son, but he that is a companion of riotous men shameth his father. He that by usury,
Wait, read that again. How do you shame the father? Go ahead.
it says, whoso keepeth the law is a wise son.
Go ahead.
But he that is a companion of riotous men
That's right.
shameth his father.
What does that mean?
All right, the people, riotous men,
Yeah.
like that would be causing a riot. Okay, look, I can look it up real quick. It say the very loud and uncontrolled, full of energy. It says we went to a riot party and danced all night.
Now wait a minute. Now read it what the definition is again.
It says riotous, very loud and uncontrolled, and full of energy.
That's right.
Yes, sir. They gave an example. We went to a riotous party and danced all night.
All night. It was popping.
Yes, sir. Out of control.
Ungovernable. Excuse me. Erase her head.
sir,
Turn the music down.
Ungovernable. Very loud.
So go back to the word. Go
They
ahead.
pumped up. Okay. All right. It says he that by usury and unjust gain increases his substance.
Go ahead.
He shall gather it for him that will pity the poor. He that turneth away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayer shall be an abomination.
So his prayer, if you're not attending to the law, your prayer is what?
Abomination.
Wow. So a person out of law, prayers are an abomination unto the Lord.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead. You know what an abomination is.
Yeah, it's abomination is something detestable to God. It's,
Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Okay. It says, whoso causes the righteous to go astray in an evil way, he shall fall himself into his own pit. But the upright shall have good things in possession.
Go ahead.
The rich man is wise in his own conceit.
Go ahead.
But the poor that has understanding searcheth him out.
Mm.
When righteous men do rejoice, there is great glory. But when the wicked rise, a man is hidden. He that covereth his sin shall not.
When the wicked rise, a man won't be around and nowhere in sight.
Yes, sir. A man is hidden. Yes, sir.
That's right. Cause ain't no men, ain't the men over there ain't no men. They just wicked. But the man will be hidden. A real man. Go ahead, champion.
They ain't gonna be around it. Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
He that covereth his sin shall not prosper, but whosoever confess and forsake them shall have mercy. Happy is the man that feareth always,
Who?
but he that hardens his heart shall fall into mischief.
What's mischief?
As mischief is
Some shit
is
they ain't got
getting in
no
the-
business
the-
doing.
business, right? Cause a source of harm, evil, and irritation.
Go
So mischief,
Go.
doing stuff you ain't supposed to do.
Don't do bad things. Come on, let's go.
Yes. It says, as a roaring lion and raging bear, so is a wicked ruler over the people.
Go ahead.
The prince that wanteth understanding is also a great oppressor. But he that hateth covetousness shall prolong his days.
Mm.
A man that does violence to the blood of any person shall flee to the pit.
Mm.
Let no man stay with him.
Mm.
Whosoever walketh upright shall be saved, but he that is perverse in his ways shall fall at once.
Woo.
He that
Out
he
of
that tilleth the
out of
land
nowhere, huh? Just straight
out
calamity.
of nowhere at
Go
once.
ahead. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. He that tilleth his land shall have plenty of bread, but he that followeth after vain persons shall have poverty enough.
Now wait a minute.
A faith.
Now wait a minute, champion. Say that again.
He that tilleth his land
Go ahead.
shall have plenty of bread,
Go ahead.
but he
Go ahead.
that followeth after vain persons shall have poverty enough.
Now stay right there. Everybody who followed polite broke and tore down.
Yes, sir. They out of the.
And then
They got plenty of poverty.
let me hold up. Now it said a perverse man. Read it
It
again.
says a perverse man. It says whoso walketh upright shall be saved, but that he that is perverse in his ways shall fall at once.
Mm.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, champion.
He that tilleth his land shall have plenty of bread,
That's
but
right.
he that followeth after vain persons shall have poverty enough.
What is vain person?
A
What is
faith-
vain?
Vain meaning foolish or
In the-
seeking after
in the
foolish things.
in the 1828 foolish things.
Yeah, vain, and I don't got the 18 pulled.
That's all right.
pulled
Go,
up,
but you got enough. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Okay. All right. It said, all right, 20. A faithful man shall abode with blessings, but he that maketh haste to be rich shall not be innocent. To have respect of persons is not good.
Go ahead.
For it says for a piece of bread that man will transgress.
Oh my goodness.
He that hastes to be rich has an evil eye, and considereth not the poverty shall come upon him.
Now wait a minute. He that what?
It says, he that hastes to be rich has an evil eye,
He has an
and
evil
considereth
eye.
not that yes, sir, has an evil eye, and considereth not that poverty shall come upon him.
Go ahead.
He that rebuke a man afterwards shall find more favor than he that flattereth with the tongue.
That's right. Tell him right now. Oh, you doing a good job, brother. You doing a good job, knowing he doing wrong. And then when he fall, you dissing yourself. You doing all type of shit.
Yep.
Just address the matter. You shouldn't have told him that he was a good dude. You should have told him. You should have
gotta tell him
condemned
the
him right
real.
there to his face. Go ahead,
Yes,
Jack.
sir, it would have helped him out.
That's right. It would have helped him a lot more.
who
Polite,
so-
you ain't shit. So when I was telling him, who really was trying to help Polite, him or his supporters?
You was trying to help him by
That's
telling
right.
him the real.
When I
Yes,
told young Pharaoh to take his ass home, no matter the character on how I said it, was I trying to help him or his supporters?
You was trying to help
That's
him.
right.
A lot of time people worried about how you saying something instead of what you saying.
Go ahead.
You know? Yes, sir. Whoso robbeth his father and his mother and says, it is no transgression, the same is the companion of a destroyer.
Oh my goodness. So a nigga
He-
who robbed his mama and his daddy, companion is the destroyer. That'd be his woman. That mean if that's your man, you know how they got the sense that's your man, you sticking with him. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you gotta let him go. No.
Yeah, 'cause, yeah,
Yeah.
you right.
If
Yes,
if
sir.
he ain't nothing, imagine what he was sleeping with. If the companion is the destroyer, we're doing shows on the destroyer of worlds. Who is Kaliman? No, go ahead. Go.
Kalima is
The
oh,
destroyer.
go ahead. All right,
Go ahead.
the destroyer. He that is of a proud heart stirreth up strife, but he that putteth his trust in the Lord shall be made fat.
Should be made what?
He that trusts in
Fat.
it shall be made
And if
fat.
you, yeah, and then what's the other one? You said something about strife.
It says, he that is proud, he that has a proud heart stirreth up strife.
Huh.
But he that putteth the trust in his trust in the Lord shall be made fat.
Go ahead.
He that trusts in his own heart is a fool,
Come on.
but whoso walk wisely shall be delivered.
Come on.
He that giveth unto the poor shall not lack, but he that hideth his eyes shall have many a curse.
Now stop right there. That's a person who just openly give to people. Those people are blessed. I mean, just really out
Yes,
the
sir.
kindness of their heart. Sometimes they even look. That's me right there, looking for somebody. Who I'm gonna get this extra? There you go, right there. God wanted this here. Something, bro. But
Yes,
y'all
sir.
people that's be out there in the world acting like you don't see them from afar coming your way, got you in the scopes too, looking you right in your face. You know this is the divine moment, and you go ahead and pretend you was looking at the pigeons eating on the ground as you walk past poor homeless people. Facts. Go ahead,
Right, when you
King.
can help them.
Of course you can help 'em.
All right. Yes, sir. 28. It says, when the wicked rise, men hide themselves.
What?
But when the wicked rise,
That's right.
men hide
Go
themselves.
ahead.
But when they perish, the righteous increase. Yes, sir. And that's the end of chapter. That's
28.
the end of Proverbs chapter 28.
Now go
Yes,
on.
sir.
There's no end to
Yep.
28. You just go on to 29, sir. Go ahead.
Let's roll.
Now watch this. Go ahead.
Okay. 29:1. He that being often reproved hardening his neck shall suddenly be destroyed,
Mm.
and that without remedy. Wow.
No healing. You don't want to take correction, you're going to be destroyed. You got a stiff neck. Oh, I don't like the way he talking. The way he did that. You're going to be destroyed. That's why I'm confident. That's why. Go ahead, King.
It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn.
That's why we
Whoso
sad
loveth
with Donald
wisdom-
Trump. We so upset Donald Trump not in. And we mourning with Joe Biden and the Democrat. We mourning. All the immigrants getting money, but Israel is just so. God's people so. Our PPP ran out, Lord. We don't want to go to jail. Put money. See, but we got a crazy president, and his leadership leads democratically to all black democratic leadership who don't got no excuse on why all illegal aliens are taking over our communities. But I digress. Go ahead, King.
Yes, sir. Verse 3. Whoso love wisdom rejoices his father.
Go
But
ahead.
he that keepeth company with harlots spendeth his substance.
Oh, he spend his
king-
substance. And he spend his time
Spending
with
everything.
harlots. He's spending his substance. Go ahead.
Okay, the king by judgment established the land, but he that receiveth gifts overthrow it.
Oh my goodness.
A man,
Oh my goodness. Oh, that means he's pampered, taken
Yes.
care of brothers and sisters. It's written.
yeah, it is. Wow. That was
It's
straight
written,
up.
bro. It's straight up, bro. But you wouldn't see it if if we not walking the walk where we can find ourselves in history and correlate that with scripture history, being a historic record and not an allegorical concept. But continue on, champion.
Okay, it says, a man that flattereth his neighbor spreadeth a net for his feet.
That's right.
In the transgression of an evil man, there is a snare, but the righteous does sing and rejoice. The righteous consider it the cause of the poor,
Ah.
but the wicked regardeth not to know it.
He don't know why they
Scornful
poor. They need
men.
to lift themselves up by the bootstrap. Man, everybody
Right,
equal in
right.
America, man. Get off the ground, man. Clean yourself up. Get a haircut. Get a job at Burger King. He just don't want to work. He ain't considering nothing. Go ahead, King.
Yes, sir. Scornful men bring a city into a snare, but wise men turn away wrath.
Come on.
If a wise man contended with a foolish man, whether he rage or laugh, there is no rest.
Ah,
The bloodthirsty hate the upright,
that's right.
but the just seek his soul.
Now, wait a minute. The bloodthirsty hate what?
They hate the upright.
Wait, the bloodthirsty who? People.
The people, yes, sir.
Right. So why do they hate the upright?
Because they doing right and they got a wicked heart, or they may be telling them the truth and they can't take it because it's the right thing.
So
they
an
give- they
upstanding,
bloodthirsty.
lawful, obedient person is hated by the rebel, thug, criminal. Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
A fool uttereth all his mind,
Go ahead.
but a wise man keepeth it in till afterward.
Now wait a minute. A fool does what?
It says a fool uttereth all his mind, but a wise man keepeth it in till afterward.
Till after. Now wait a minute. Now who face come to mind when a fool that utters all of his mind on the dang internet in our community?
Man, that's Charleston White. He just said whatever.
And Billy Carson as well. Billy Carson,
Yeah, him
Charleston
too.
White,
Him too.
Brother Polite.
A bunch of- They just uttering all kind of stuff. Don't even matter if it's correct or if it even sounds right. They don't care. They just saying it. Yes, sir.
It's like
Straight up.
it's like a run-on sentence in the brain. It never stops. It just flows. Everlasting bullshit. Go ahead.
All right, verse 12. A ruler hearkens to if a ruler hearkens to lies, all his servants are wicked.
Oh my goodness. Read that
So-
again. If a ruler what?
If a ruler hearkens to lies,
Uh-huh.
all his servants are wicked.
Now wait a minute. Break that down for him, B. You got it.
Okay, look, if a ruler listening to lies,
Uh-huh.
that means he got servants. One of them should have said something. That means all of them wicked because somebody should have corrected it. Everybody wrong with it. So yeah, all his servants are
So
wicked.
the president is
'Cause
the
I would
leader
think-
of the federal government, and all the servants who approve his authority is just as guilty as he is.
Yes, sir.
Shut it down.
They
Go
guilty
ahead.
'cause they
Go ahead. Express
sir.
yourself. They guilty because what?
Yeah, they guilty because they know what's going on. They know it's a lie. They know it's a lie and they ain't correcting it.
They
So
know Joe Biden was
they
getting money
stand
from
guilty.
China. They should be arrested immediately. Donald Trump should be in office right now.
Yes, sir. They know all this money that they giving to these other people. He shouldn't be doing it.
It's
they
all
still-
crooked.
and they ain't saying it.
They know they're trying to fill the
Yeah,
ballot
they-
with illegal immigrations, trying to get them citizen pathway to citizenship so they can vote for Democrats. They know this. They should be arrested. Treason.
Yes, sir.
Go
They
ahead,
wicked.
King. Wicked. That's how wicked is an identifier for this. It ain't boos, bats, and ghouls and goblins and shit. Wicked is exactly what Scripture has identified it as, and nothing more, nothing less. Go ahead, King.
All right. The poor and the deceitful man meet together. The Lord lighteneth both their eyes.
Oh my goodness.
The king that faithfully judges the poor, his throne shall be established forever.
Wow. How long?
The rod forever.
Yes, sir.
Forever. Yes, sir. The rod and the reproof give wisdom.
That's right.
But a child left to himself bring his mother's shame.
Hold up. A child left to what?
That one. It says, the rod and reproof give wisdom,
That's right.
but a child left to himself
Mm-hmm.
bringeth his mother shame.
Mm-hmm. Cause all type of mischief.
Yes, sir.
Don't do bad things. Go ahead.
When the wicked are multiplied, transgressions increase,
Oh no.
but the righteous shall see their fall.
Wow. Wow. So the righteous shall see the fall of the unrighteous?
Yes, sir. The wicked.
The wicked.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Correct thy son, and he shall give thee rest. Yea, he shall give delight unto thy soul. Where there is no vision, the people perish. But he that keepeth the law, happy is he. A servant will not be corrected by words, for though he understand, he will not answer. Seest thou a man that is hasty in his words? There is more hope for a fool than of him.
Hold up.
So we got him.
Hold up. Hold up. Could you repeat that? I want to dedicate this verse to Billy Carson. Go ahead.
He that it says he that hold on. Oh, I'm reading the wrong.
Excuse
one.
me.
Says,
Him and Sidnett are together. Both characters. Go ahead.
Seest thou a man that is hasty in his words? There is no hope of a fool. There is more hope of a fool than of him.
Hasty.
He that
Hasty is
that's
speedy.
quick with the yes, sir. Speedy with his words. There's more hope for a fool than for him.
Irritable. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There is more. Oh, it even quotes it in the dictionary. It quotes the Bible verse in the dictionary.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
So
It's right
ain't no
there.
getting around it.
Yeah, bro. Proverbs 29 and 20, is it?
Yes, sir. That's
Sounds
exactly
about
it.
right. Sounds about right. Good, right here in the dictionary. Go ahead.
Okay, 21. He that delicately brings up his servant from a child shall have him become his son at the length.
So it's all about emancipation.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. It's
Adoption.
about taking them from a minor state to the estate. You see that? I knew for his glory brain was going to light up. What? It's right there. So in the studies of law, there's the light right there. They're like, what? If you've got the books, you'll be on this. Other people got different books, and I don't want people to feel like, because everybody has an interest in different things, but yeah, I know her world is just like WTF. Go ahead.
All right, 22. An angry man stirred up strife.
Now wait a minute. There's
And
angry
a
man
kid-
on. There's an angry man on YouTube.
Yeah, I thought about him.
All he do is cause trouble.
Do is
and talk
stir
about
up
women.
strife.
All he do is stir up strife.
Yeah,
What's his YouTube page?
the angry man.
You better change it to the. You better change it to the nice man. Okay, so angry man stirs up strife, and what else?
It says, and a furious man aboundeth in transgression.
Go ahead.
A man's pride shall bring him low, but honor shall uphold the humble in spirit.
Go ahead.
Whoso is partnered with a thief hateth his own soul.
Hold up, man. No, I'm on
Sir.
Sonetta to hear this right now. No, hold up. No, say this loud and clear for the Cheddar family. Go ahead. Who support Brother Polite, Michi, all you conscious people. Go ahead, champion.
Whoso is partnered with a thief hateth his own soul.
Go ahead.
He heareth cursing and be wrapped in it. Now,
He close.
The
He don't
fear
cloak.
of
He don't cloak himself in the curse. He don't put the
he
whole.
wrapped
He
up
don't.
in
I'm a scammer too. I don't. I hate God too. Press one. Go ahead.
it says the fear of man bringeth a snare, but whosoever put his trust in the Lord
That's right.
shall be safe.
That should be what?
Many
Safe.
shall be safe.
Like an umpire, like this. Safe at home. Go
Safe.
ahead.
Yes, sir. Many seek the ruler's favor, but every man judgment come from the Lord.
That's right.
An unjust man is an abomination to the just.
See?
He that is upright in the way is the abomination to the wicked.
To the wicked. They think something wrong with me and him and this person and that guy who want to do better, who doing better. Spiritually and within the disciplines of God, though, the right way.
They got it backwards.
They
'Cause
got it
wicked.
upside down. That's right. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to chapter 30.
Why not?
All right, chapter 30. It says, the words of Agar, the son of Jackie, even the prophecy, the man spake unto Ithil, even unto Ithil and Ucal.
Go ahead.
Surely I am more brutish than any man, and have not the understanding of a man. It says, I neither learn wisdom, nor have the knowledge of the holy. Who has ascended up to the heavens, or descended? Who have gathered the wind in his fist? Who has bound the waters into a garment? Who has established all the ends of the earth? What is his name? And what is his son's name?
Go
That
ahead.
thou can tell.
That's right.
Yes, sir. Every word of God is pure. He is a shield unto them that put their trust in him. And thou, it says, and thou not unto his, it says, add not thou unto his word, lest he reprove thee, and thou be found a liar.
A liar.
Two things. Yes, sir.
So who changing God's word? Billy Carson and them, Sodnetta and them.
All of these,
All of them.
all the wicked.
All the wicked.
And they being found a liar. You doing it every day.
I said they been found a what?
Every day. A liar.
A liar is somebody who
Every
didn't
day.
accidentally just make a story up now. No, this is somebody conniving and slithery. Who set
And
out
it's
to
it's
deceive.
purposeful.
Go ahead. And what?
Yes. And it's perfect. They doing it purposefully.
Purposefully.
For
This
a
is
purpose.
this is
Yes, sir.
premeditated.
Yeah, that's it. That's law. Premeditated crime. You're a premeditated liar. Boy, got notes and everything, so you know it's premeditated. Oh man, yes sir.
I said this motherfucker got comebacks, 4 comebacks until you bag them into a corner. See, now they trapped in their own little Saturn box, the little cube. They're boxed in. They have no out.
Yep,
Mm.
that's it.
Go ahead, champion.
Okay, verse 7. 2 things have I required of thee. Deny me them not before I die. Remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me.
That's right.
Lest I be full and deny thee, and say, who is the Lord? Or lest I be poor and steal and take the name of my God in vain.
Wow.
Accuse not a servant unto his master, lest he curse thee and thou be found guilty.
Go ahead.
There's a generation that cursed their father and doth not bless their mother. There's a generation that are pure in their own eyes, and yet is not washed from their filthiness. There's a generation, oh, how lofty are their eyes, and their eyelids are lifted up. There's a generation whose teeth are as swords, and their and their jaw teeth are as knives, to devour the poor from off the earth and the needy from among men.
Now wait a minute. That's Candace Owen,
Mm.
huh? That's that
Yep.
mouthpiece right
Yep.
there. Where the poor people,
Yep.
they got to do something. I felt threatened. Oh my goodness, they just ran and do drugs, and oh my goodness,
We got want to get them off the earth. Wow.
she don't even live in America. Her husband Wade, she's living in the Alps of London, some goddamn where, talking shit as if she around poor people. It's different. I
Right.
say it's premeditated, King. Go ahead. I love my poor
Yes,
people.
sir.
I don't judge no poor people because, man, I don't know what people been through. I know what I've been through, and I don't know what it takes to break every person, male, woman, or child. But shit, people get broken, and
And
shit. If you start
that's
exterminating
compassion.
these people, you feel me? You start exterminating and getting rid of these people who just say they ain't gonna come to me when I'm broke next time, when I don't got a home, or when you fall off your feet. Now it's policy. We got to get on the train too. Oh well, y'all shouldn't have just.
Right.
We shouldn't have vote Obama next. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
And they
Go.
making what they call them undesirables.
Undesirable.
They're trying to undesirables, bro.
Mm.
Okay, verse 15.
Go ahead.
The horse leech had two daughters, crying, "Give, give." There are three things that are never satisfied. Yeah, four things say not. It is enough. It says the grave, the barren woman, the earth that is not filled with water, the fire that says not, it is enough. The eye that mocketh at his father and despised to obey his mother, the ravens of the valley shall pick it out,
Go ahead.
and the young eagles shall eat it. There are three things which are too
Damn,
wonderful
that's what
for
happened
me.
to Prometheus.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He got it. He got his eyes ate out.
Yeah, and was
Yeah.
getting
Oh, wow.
eaten by eagles every day, forever and ever and ever. Go ahead.
He was mocking the father.
Come on, family. He took
Yes,
he
sir.
took the Father's glory.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Go ahead.
Okay, here we go. It says there be three things which are too wonderful for me. Yeah, four which I know not. The way of an eagle in the air, the way of a serpent upon a rock, the way of a ship in the midst of the sea, and the way of a man with a maid. Hold on, Kev. It said it was too wonderful for me. And then they start naming all them four things got something to do with what we've been learning.
Wait.
Wow.
Wait. What did you see?
Wow.
Say, make your point
Okay.
again.
Okay, 18, it said there are three things that which be too wonderful for me. Yeah, four which I know not. Okay, when we talk about wonder, like the Wonderland, Wonder
Yes.
Bread, and all of that, you
Yes.
know, non-compost mentions.
Yes.
Okay, the way of an eagle in the air. All right, I started thinking about an eagle and how all of them ride under the eagle.
Yes.
Symbolism.
Yes.
And then it says the way of a serpent
on the
upon
rock.
a rock.
Wow.
On the rock. Yes, sir.
Wow.
Then the third one hit even harder. It says the way of a ship in the midst of the sea. We not knowing. We under, it's too wonderful. You see what I mean? And the way of a man with a maid. I was like, wow, bro, that's hitting hard. All right, I'm gonna continue.
Go ahead.
Verse 20. Such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipe her mouth and say, I have done no wickedness.
Yes, God.
Wow. Okay. 21. For three things the earth is disquieted, and for four which it cannot bear. A servant when he reigneth, a fool when he is filled with meat, woman when she is married and a handmaid that is heir to her mistress. There are four things which are little upon the
You're not
earth,
even supposed to be
but
sleeping with the handmaid. So that was just
right,
how the air ends up, how you're
going the wrong way.
going the wrong way. That's what happened to black people.
They
Dealing,
alienated themselves.
they alienated themselves and started mating with foreign women from different nations. Don't matter the nation.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter the nation. They can be melanated
yeah,
just like you. They can be.
yeah, but
Go ahead.
yeah, but yeah, like you said, they could be melanated like me, but it's certain rules that I have to abide by.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
You right.
I can't do nothing. I can't do nothing about that. You can't. You can't
It's
change
set.
that.
It's law.
set. It's law. So you're out of your mind by. See, you fought for this in the 1900s with civil rights.
Mm. Yep.
You fought for this.
Yep.
Yeah, you fought for this. You fought hard to be a part of
Integration.
integration. You fought hard.
We wanted to integrate into their system
And
instead
you
of
alienated yourself and walked right into
yes, sir.
the hell pit.
Mm.
You walk right in
Yes,
it.
sir.
Debt bondage with ships too. Citizenships for everybody. Everybody being sold, bought and sold and ripped from the womb like Planned Parenthood all over America. They ain't stopped yet. But you think this happened way back when Billy Carson said, I'm telling you, the scripture just happened. They got you to lose sight of who you are and added 1,000 years of themselves and predated themselves. But this is easy to figure out. Go ahead, B.
Okay. It says, there be four things which are little upon the earth, but they are exceedingly wise. The ants are a people not strong, yet they prepare their meat in the summer.
Mm.
It says, the conies are but a feeble folk, yet make they their house in the rocks. The locusts have no king, yet go they forth, all of them by band.
Now wait a minute.
The
You want to break
spider,
this? You want to break this down?
they
See, he naming
yeah, well I
he
can't.
naming every people that's in the Bible. The ants is who?
Okay.
Is a people. The locust is a
Okay.
people. Somebody else is playing the spider, and somebody else is playing. What else is
Yeah.
there? What else is there?
It's a coney. I'm thinking that's like a con. It's a conies.
What's a cone?
What is a coney?
Check, look that up. See, because if the locusts are immigrants, but they're also the aliens in law.
It's a rabbit.
So you got
A
everything.
coney is a rabbit. Yes, sir.
Okay.
The rabbit, the ant, the locust, the spider.
You know the movie Ants by Disney was about that same shit too.
Yeah.
Bunch of copper colored people. Like, wait a minute. This shit ain't. These are the workers and shit. Go ahead, man. And the
Yes,
grass
sir.
and the locusts had them in check. Remember? Go ahead.
Okay. 28. The spider taketh hold with their hands and is in king's palaces. Oh snap!
It's oh.
Okay. That's exactly what you just said. Wow.
Wow. Go ahead. I'm thinking the itsy bitsy spider. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Okay. There be three things which go well, yeah, four are comely in going. A lion which is strong among beasts and turneth not away for any. It says a greyhound and he goat also, a king against whom there is no rising up. If thou hast done foolish in lifting up thyself, it says, or if thou hast thought evil, lay thine hand upon thy mouth. Surely the churning of milk bringeth forth butter. It says, and the wringing of the nose bringeth forth blood. So the force of wrath bringeth forth strife. Wow. Full of wisdom. You want to go to another one?
You know what? Stop right there. Let every individual
Okay.
continue on. Now I want you to go. We went from Proverbs 28. That'll let you know if you're looking at our community, you can see everything right there. Like, wait a minute. Everything is
Yeah,
upside
it
down.
was breaking it down.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You can continue on and start in the beginning of Proverbs if you want to. I just chose to start at 28. Now do me a favor.
Okay.
Go to Deuteronomy 28. Because you got to talk to the people, because Billy Carson Mind State and the pineal gland talk to the people all day. They selling this shit like it's the new information on the block, and it's World's Fair knowledge. This is nonsense. It's like,
For real.
yeah, it's like little kids and stuff. I'm actually having a blast.
And they already in the word. Everything they do, it's already written how y'all acting and what y'all are based on it. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
straight up. Okay, I'm ready. We'll do the random 28.
Let's go, champion.
Okay. And it shall come to pass, if thou hast hearkened diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all things hold on, let me read that again. And to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
Now
Wow.
wait a minute. So if we just as a nation do what again? He gonna set you above what?
It says
All nations.
all nations. It says, if we observe and do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee upon high above all nations of the earth.
Now that's reparation.
Yes, sir.
That's a heck of a reparation.
For real. They can't offer us nothing like that. Wow.
You can't put us on a position to be God's people set high above all nations with a check. That'll never happen.
Nah, they gonna hate on that. They even if they hear that,
I don't
they
want
know
your
the
check.
ones that know.
I don't want your check. I
For
want
real,
I want to be a good person. I don't want to do bad things.
For real, I want to keep the commandments and get it from God. How I'm supposed to do it. Yeah, for real. No, look, they got something attached to that. You got to do some messed up, messing with them. Nah, I'm going to get mine from God. I'm cool.
We'll give it to you, but
All
it's
right.
in crypto.
Yeah, see, it's always something. Always something, bro. For real.
Go.
Always something.
It's always something. Go ahead.
Okay, verse 2. All these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
All right.
Blessed shalt thou be in the city, blessed shalt thou be in the field.
Oh my God.
Blessed be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy ground, the fruit of thy cattle, the increase of thy kind, the flocks of thy sheep. Blessed shall be the basket of thy store and thy store. Blessed shalt thou be when thou comest in. Blessed shalt thou be when I goest out.
Now wait a minute. The basket gonna be blessed too?
Hey, for real, they talking about the bag and all the time, but if you do right, he already told you your basket and your store gonna be blessed.
The story too gonna be blessed.
Yes, sir. Yes,
The
sir.
story ain't
The
even a living
basket
being.
and thy store.
How now the cattle, the fruit of your land, all of your hard work and your kind. It said your kind.
Yes, sir.
That means everybody who falls
Gonna
under
be
you gonna
blessed.
be blessed.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, champ.
So let's, okay. All right. It says, the Lord shall cause thine enemies that rise up against thee to be smitten before thy face,
Oh my, what's
and they
smiting? What does
shall
smitten mean? What is smitten?
smitten. Smitten means, all right, it says, deeply affected or struck by strong feelings or attraction, affection, or infatuation. Um, so yeah, they gonna be smitten. All right, I believe it's uh
Continue on, sir.
another definition. Okay, all right, I'm continuing.
No, I
All right,
mean
it
for the
says,
want of all things. Go ahead.
yes, sir. All right, it says, they shall come out against thee
Mm-hmm.
one way and flee before thee 7 ways.
That's right.
The Lord, the Lord shall command the blessings upon thee in thy storehouse and in all that thy sitteth thy hands on unto, and he shall bless thee in the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. The Lord shall establish thee an holy people unto himself, as he has sworn unto thee, if thou shalt keep the commandments of the Lord thy God and walk in his ways. And all the people of the earth shall see that thou art called by the name of the Lord, and they shall be afraid of thee.
Wow. For being
And the
blessed
Lord,
that much, they're gonna be that afraid. They're gonna say, wow, those are God's people? For real? Go ahead. In real life? Go ahead.
yes, sir. It says, and the Lord shall make thee plenteous in goods and in fruit of thy body and in fruit of thy cattle and in fruit of thy ground in the land which the Lord swore unto thy fathers to give thee.
With the covenant,
The
correct?
Lord shall,
So this is part of the
yes,
trust. This
sir,
is part of the deal. He swore with your
yes, sir,
forefathers to give you something.
yes, sir. And the conditions is to keep the commandments, keep his law.
Go ahead, champ.
All right, verse 12. The Lord shall open unto thee his good treasure, the heaven, to give the rain unto thy land in his season, and to bless all the work of thy land. And thou shalt lend unto many nations, and thou shalt not borrow.
That means you're gonna have
And
a
the
bank.
Lord,
That's what that means.
straight up, yes, sir.
He gonna give you a bank.
Oh,
That's what he said. Go ahead. And you gonna be lending to nations who want to be in your land again. But go ahead, King.
and the Lord shall make thee the head and not the tail.
And not to
And
tell.
thou shalt, yes, sir, and thou shalt be above only, and thou shalt not be beneath. If that thou hearken unto the commandments of the Lord thy God, which I command thee this day to observe and do them. And thou shalt not go aside from any of the words which I command thee this day, to the right hand or to the left hand,
Oh
to
my
go
goodness.
after other gods
To go
to
what?
serve them,
To go after what?
to go out to go after other gods to serve them,
Wow.
lowercase, the other gods.
Lord,
So yes, sir.
go ahead.
Lowercase. All right. But it shall come to pass, if thou shalt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Oh, so the blessings,
Cursed
the
shall thou
blessing.
be.
Hold on, the blessings was just name.
Uh-huh.
You gonna get all of this.
Yes,
The
sir.
deal. You'll become part of the trust. You get the land, you get the banks, you get everything established.
You're above all
Everybody gonna be
people.
scared of you because you got everything, and they gonna know from the position you just came from. Wow, look at God. Them is God's people for real. More like an astonishment. What?
Right.
Go ahead. Down to
Okay.
now these are the curses. Now these are curses that's gonna happen if you break the law. Go ahead.
It says, and thou shalt not go aside from any of the words which I command thee this day, to the right hand or to the left hand, to go after other gods to serve them. But it shall come to pass that if thou shalt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Cursed shalt thou be in the city, cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Hold up. Now
Cursed shalt thou
is
be,
our people cursed in the city?
definitely so.
And they cursed in the field. That mean our country brothers cursed too.
Yeah, definitely
Let's
so.
go.
It says, cursed shall be thy basket and thy store. Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body. Cursed, it says, and the fruit of thy land, and the increase of thy kind, and the flocks of thy sheep.
The kids gonna be
Cursed shall
cursed too.
be, yes, sir.
The dog gonna be
Cursed
cursed too, and its puppies.
with mange on them. Yes, sir. Okay, 19. Cursed shalt thou be when thou comest in. Cursed shalt thou be when thou goest out.
Mm.
The Lord shall send upon thee cursing, vexation, rebuke, and all that thou settest thy hand unto do.
It said
For to
vexation.
do. Yes, sir. Vexation.
That's not good. That's some Dr. Fauci type stuff. Go ahead.
Okay. It says, until thou be destroyed and until thou perish quickly
Wow.
because of the wickedness of thy doings, whereby thou hast forsaken me. The Lord shall make the pestilence cleave unto thee
Oh, the
until
pestilence
he
gonna
have,
cleave onto you?
yes, sir, until he have consumed thee from off the land,
Oh my
whether thou goest to pursue it.
Damn,
The
that
Lord
remind me of the
shall,
pestilence that they were spraying on us. They uprooted us off the land and got us up out of there. Go ahead.
yes, sir, the Lord shall smite thee with a with a consumption, and with a fever, and with an inflammation,
That's oh my
and
goodness.
with
That's not good. That's like Spanish flu and stuff. Go ahead.
and, yes, sir, and with extreme burning, and with the sword,
Oh my.
and with blasting, and with mildew,
Oh.
and they shall perish, and they shall pursue thee until thou perish. And thy heaven is that is over thy head shall be brass,
Oh my goodness.
and the earth that is under thee shall be iron.
Oh my goodness.
The Lord shall make the rain of thy land powder and dust.
Oh.
From the heaven it shall come down upon thee until thou be destroyed. Oh snap, kill,
What?
powder and dust.
Yeah, that's
All this stuff in the air.
that's that powder and dust. That's that like chemtrail type. They be talking about
Yeah.
chemicals and all of these things in the air. But
Barium in the air. Yes, sir. Wow.
Barnium, they call it something. It's
Yeah, barium
barium.
and all kind of other stuff. Yes, sir. Wow. Okay. It says 25. The Lord shall cause thee to be smitten before thy enemies. Thou shalt go out one way
Barium
against
is a
them.
metal.
Yes, sir. It's a metal. Yes, sir.
Shit.
It's all
Go ahead.
in. It wasn't no lie.
Oh my
Uh,
goodness. Go ahead.
Thou shalt go out one way. Hold on, let me. It says, the Lord shall cause thee to be smitten before thine enemies. Thou shalt go out one way against them, and flee 7 ways before them,
Facts.
and shall be removed unto all kingdoms of the earth.
Now all kingdoms came in
And
here
thy
and ensnared you. You're in all kingdoms of the earth because every state has a piece of the estate, which is yours. But now you're in theirs because we talked about this before. They switch roles with you. It's part of the curse.
yep,
Go ahead.
it says, and thy carcass shall be meat unto the fowls of the air and unto the beasts of the earth, and no man shall fray them away.
Mm.
And the Lord will smite thee with the botch of Egypt, and with the emeralds, and with the scabs, and with the itch,
Mm-hmm.
whereof thou cannot be healed.
That's right.
And
Remember,
the Lord
you
shall,
know that's patches on your skin. That's itching, and that's that stuff. They was the pestilence. You can't get this stuff off of you.
Yep.
Heebie-jeebie. It's like, oh, what's wrong with you? It's like a LSD crackhead out there scratching all it down. You messed up. Go ahead.
okay. It says, the Lord shall smite thee with madness, with blindness,
Now wait a
and
minute.
astonishment of
Madness,
the heart.
madness is insanity.
Yes, sir.
And blindness of what?
And blindness and astonishment of the heart.
That's right. Go ahead.
And thou shalt grope at noonday as the blind grope in the darkness.
Oh my
And
God.
thou shalt not prosper in thy way.
Now what
And
that mean?
thou you shall grope, or what it says, you shall grope in noonday
Uh-huh.
as the blind grope in darkness.
Uh-huh.
So you're gonna be crying, whining about stuff,
Just grunting
groping,
all day at 12. Just
all day. Man,
try to
That's right.
would you say mad, huh? Man, just tap me on my chest. Nah,
What,
nigga.
for real.
I don't know, brother. Life's fucked up. Come on, let's go over here and fuck somebody's life up. Our shit fucked up. It's fucked up right now. Let's sit right here, waste time. You want a beer?
Yep.
Yeah, all right, for sure. I get two 211s. You get two 211s and hang out in front. As the kids get out of school at 2:15, we'll be right here to talk to their mamas as they show up at the liquor store, right?
Mm-hmm.
That way, when we get home, we
That's
can
what
tell
it
our
is.
family we've been looking for work, but they can spell the drugs and the alcohol on us.
Well, you smell like 211. You ain't been looking for no job. That's what straight up. They know it.
Go ahead, champion.
Okay, it says, thou shalt not prosper in thy ways,
Mm.
and thou shalt be only oppressed and spoiled evermore,
Oh my
and
God.
no man shall save thee.
Now, how are you oppressed and
Thou-
spoiled at the same time? Only a slave
Well,
on
you're oppressed.
welfare can end up in this situation. This is impossible.
Yeah, that's all I get. Yeah, that's it. That's exactly what I get out of it.
Ain't nothing but a bunch of
All right.
niggas on welfare that can complete this prophecy, and here they is. Destroyed, yet spoiled.
Yep. That's it. That's the only way it can happen.
Solve this
The
equation.
other people,
This is a Jeopardy question for $1,000. What else is spoiled and destroyed at the same time? For $1,300, Bob, the American Negro. Press one. Go ahead.
yep. It says, thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her.
They're gonna take your wife.
Thou shalt build. Yeah. Yep. We seeing all this stuff on TV
They're gonna
and
just
everything.
take her right there. Go ahead.
Yep. It says, thou shalt build a house, and thou shalt not dwell therein. Thou shalt plant a vineyard, and shall not gather the grapes thereof.
She gonna kick you out the
Thine
house
eye-
anyway with the state. So you got the house, you married. She gonna take the house. Now you can't be there.
You don't even live there. Wow. Thine ox shall be slain before thine eyes.
Mm,
Thou shalt not eat thereof.
mm.
thine ass shall be violently taken away from before thy face,
Oh,
and shall not be restored to thee. Thy sheep shall be given unto thine enemies, and thou shalt have none to rescue them. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them
oh my
all
goodness.
the day long.
Oh my
And there
goodness.
shall be no might in thy hand.
None.
The fruit of thy land and all thy labors shall a nation which thou knowest not
I told you.
eat up,
What
and
they
thou
going
shalt
wait, 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 wait. The nation gonna eat up your go ahead.
yes, sir. It says, and thou shalt be only oppressed and crushed always.
Oh my
So it says, so that thou shalt be mad for the sight of thine eyes which thou shalt see.
wow.
The Lord shall smite thee in the knees and in the legs with a sore box that cannot be healed,
Mm,
for the sole of thy feet unto the top of thy head.
mm.
The Lord shall bring thee, and thy king which thou shalt set over thee, unto a nation which neither thou nor thy fathers have known.
They don't
And
even
there
know. They
shalt
don't
thou
even
serve
know 'em.
other gods.
They don't even know this nation.
Yes, sir.
Oh, this is a new one. Oh, this is a new nation. Probably a conglomerate of them all. But go ahead.
Yes, sir. It says, which neither which neither thou nor thy fathers have known. And there thou shalt serve other gods, wood and stone.
Wood and stone.
And
Don't they
not,
worship the cobblestone right now?
yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir. Definitely so. Yeah.
Don't
All
they
right.
don't they worship
37.
gods of wood as well? Not just the stone.
Yep.
The
Yep.
cross,
Wood and stone.
wood and
Yep.
stone.
Yep.
That's like sculptures as
Yep.
well.
Yeah. What they call them little head things with heads on it? Some of the Indian stuff. What do they call it?
All of it.
All of it. So yeah. Okay. All right. 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whither the Lord shall lead thee.
Wow. So
And
you're
thou
gonna
shalt
become
carry
a proverb and a byword? That's two
a
different things.
byword,
You
call
gonna
it
be
like
both
you know.
of them?
Yes, sir.
Oh my
It's gonna be an
goodness.
astonishment. Like oh my goodness, astonishment, proverb, and a byword
Oh my goodness.
among all nations.
That's like when David Chappelle called
Okay.
somebody a nigga bitch. It's like two different things. What the fuck did you just say? Go. It's like one of those things, it's like oxymoron. It's like you say. But go ahead, champion.
Okay, here we go.
I'm just
It
saying
says,
that's what
and thou
that's what it
shalt,
sounds like to me. It's just like one of
that's
those
what it
things,
is.
man. Go ahead.
It says, thou shalt carry much seed out into the field, and shalt gather but little in, for the locust shall consume it.
Oh my
Thou
goodness.
shalt plant vineyards and dress them, but shalt neither drink of the wine,
Mm.
nor gather the grapes, for the worm shall eat them.
The what? The who?
Thou shalt the worm
Lord,
shall eat them.
he called him first. He called him a locust. Then he said the worm gonna eat him.
The worm shall eat them. Thou shalt have an
When
olive
when I
tree
when I think of
throughout
worm,
all.
when I think of worm, I think of like brother polite, like a person. If worm, if worm was a
I
person,
mean,
it's like a specific identifier. The worm, you gonna hand you over to evil and mischief and all this stuff. Go ahead. That's what it just sounds like to me. I know my mama
okay.
watching right now, like, this nigga is on the internet talking about the Bible. Y'all believe this? Go ahead.
All right. Verse 40. Thou shalt have olive trees throughout all thy coasts, but thou shalt not anoint them with thou shalt not anoint thyself with the oil,
Oh my
for
goodness.
thine olive shall cast its fruit.
Oh my goodness.
I said,
So we
thou
really
shalt
supposed to be
begot
blessing
sons
each
and
other
daughters.
with olive oil like our great grandmothers used to do and wearing our foreheads. Like, why are you putting this on my head? But we didn't know our great grandmothers and our grandmamas was anointing us for the day. Dang.
Yeah, yeah.
Now we don't
Yes, sir.
even. I'm
It's
gonna go
there.
get me some olive oil right now. Go ahead, Amazon.
That is the extra version.
Extra
Yes, sir.
with aloe vera healing mechanisms and protons and neutrons. Go ahead, King.
Okay, 41. Thou shalt begot sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity. All thy trees and fruit of thy land shall the locust consume.
Oh my goodness.
The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high,
Oh
and
my.
thou shalt come down very low.
Oh my goodness.
He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him.
No money.
He
Oh my
shall
goodness.
be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep the commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and a wonder, and upon thy seed
Oh my
forever.
goodness. Now say it again. All these curses gonna be for a
It
what?
said, it says, shall be for all it says, and they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a
A
wonder,
wonder.
and upon, yes, sir, that wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
Forever.
Okay? As long as we don't keep the commandments, it's on us forever. We won't keep the law. Okay? 47. Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of the heart for the abundance of all things, therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger and thirst and nakedness and want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
Mm.
And it says, the Lord shall bring a nation against thee from afar, from the end of the earth,
From the
with
ends of the
as
earth.
swift as an yes, sir, as swift as an eagle flies, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand,
Now wait a
a
minute. As
nation of
swift as
fierce
a what?
counsel, as swift as an eagle flies,
Sound like the
a
Prussia and in
nation.
America again, up to in Germany, up to no
Yep,
good. Go ahead.
yep.
And what happened?
Okay, it says, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand,
Do you understand
a
German or
nation.
Russian?
No, sir,
Let's
not,
read.
not at all.
That's another identifier. Go ahead, read.
A nation of fierce countenance,
Woo!
which shall not regard persons of old, nor show favor to the young.
Oh my goodness.
And he shall eat the fruit of thy cattle, the fruit of thy land, until thou be destroyed, which also shall not leave thee either corn, wine, or oil, or the increase of thy kind, or the flock of thy sheep,
Nothing.
until he have destroyed thee.
That's right.
And he shall besiege thee in all the gates, until thy high and fierce walls come down, wherein thou trusted throughout all the land. And he shall besiege thee in all thy gates
Mm.
throughout all thy land,
Mm.
which the Lord thy God has given thee.
Mm.
And thou shalt eat. Yeah,
You
it
see
says,
it,
and
don't
thou
you? You
shalt eat
see
the
it,
fruit
don't you,
of.
B? You see it, don't you?
Yeah, that's the destruction.
Yes, sir.
All of
Yes, sir.
everything.
Go ahead.
Yeah. It says, and thou shalt eat the fruit of thy own body, the flesh of thy sons and thy daughters, which the Lord thy God hath given thee seed, and in the straightness wherewith thine enemies shall distress thee, so that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall become evil towards his brother,
Mm,
towards his wife
mm.
of his bosom,
Come on.
towards the remnant of his children,
They gonna hate his own
which he
people.
shall lead. Right.
Go ahead.
So, so that he will not give to any of them of the flesh of his children whom he shall eat, because he had nothing left of his own in the seed and in the straightness, wherewith thine enemies shall distress thee in all thy gates. The tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of the foot upon the ground
Huh?
for
He
delicateness,
say what? The
tenderness.
delicate women who wouldn't even step on the ground.
Yes, sir.
You couldn't even touch these women in their hands, bro. You what? Go ahead.
It say her eyes shall be evil towards her husband
Let's
of her
go.
bosom, and towards her son,
That's
and towards her daughter, and
dude,
towards her young one that cometh
she gonna
out
hate her
from between
kids.
her feet.
That came out between
Yes,
her
sir.
own legs. She gonna hate her son, and she gonna hate her daughters. She gonna hate them.
Yep. And towards her children, which she shall bear, for she shall eat them for want of all things secretly in the seeds and straightness, wherewith thine enemies shall distress thee in thy gates. It says, if thou shalt not observe and do all the words of the law that are written in this book, that thou mayest fear the glorious and fearful name, the Lord thy God, then the Lord will make the plagues wonderful, and the plagues of thy seed even great plagues,
Mm.
and of long continuance, and sore sickness, and of long continuance. Moreover, he will bring upon thee all the diseases of Egypt, which thou was afraid of,
Now wait a
and
minute.
they shall cleave unto thee.
He gonna bring all the diseases of Egypt, and they gonna hug you like a long lost friend you ain't seen since middle school.
Oh man.
Press one.
Wow.
They gonna be on you and your kids too. Go ahead.
It says also every sickness and plague which is not written in the book
Oh,
of
it
this
ain't
law.
even written yet. AIDS and everything.
No, sir. Them will the Lord bring upon thee until thee be destroyed, and ye shall be left few in number, whereas ye were like the stars of heaven for multitude, because thou wouldest not obey the voice of the Lord thy God.
Mm.
It has come to pass that the Lord rejoiced over rejoice over you to do you good and to multiply you. So the Lord will rejoice over you to destroy you and to bring you to naught, and yet shall be plucked from off the land whether thou goest to possess it.
How you
And the
gonna how
Lord
you gonna
shall
how you
scatter.
gonna be guilty and praise the Lord during your destruction?
Wow.
Who told you? Who taught us that it's a good?
Wow.
Who told? I'm sorry.
We gotta listen, man. We gotta listen. It ain't no joke.
This-
Hearken, that's what that means.
I feel
Got that
like
Billy Carson.
you walk in the house when you ain't supposed to, and your parents is right there. All the responsible parents in your family, like, look, 2, 3 in the morning, bro. This ain't gonna. This is just don't
You
do.
gotta come clean
You
and
gotta
get it
come
right.
clean. Get
For real.
This is actually a good thing when you read it for itself and don't let these other people do this to you. Go ahead, King.
Okay. 64. It says, and the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, and from one end of the earth even unto another. And there shalt thou serve other gods, which neither thy fathers have known, even wood and stone. And among these nations shalt thou find no ease, neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest.
Mm.
But the Lord shall give thee there a trembling heart, and failing eyes, and sorrow of the mind. And the life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night.
You ain't gonna even know
And
if you're
shall
gonna live in the community he put you in. Oh, y'all gonna be right. I don't know if I'm gonna make it today, and just pray to God I make it back home after I go hang out in these streets today. Go ahead, dreaming of tomorrow when it's really today at noon today, drinking beers. Go ahead.
It says, and shall have none assurance of thy life.
Oh my goodness.
In the morning thou shalt say, would God it were evening.
Oh my goodness.
And at evening thou shalt say, would God it were morning. For the fear of thine heart wherewith thou shalt fear, for the sight of thine eyes which thou shalt see. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Go ahead.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto thy enemy for bond men and for bond women.
Yes.
And no man shall buy thee.
Yes.
Yes, sir. We understand what that means.
Because on this, when you're bonded, you're being publicly traded. You're not being bought. You're being traded. At any time you on the stock market. Anytime you can be traded. Here or there, here or there. Go ahead.
Yes, that's the end. That's the end of Deuteronomy 28. Kill.
But you see, 1 hour, 2 hours out my day. This 2 hours and 32 minutes. You know, I could have sat here and clown their little faith. But why do that when I got students here who need to know before we do that? Like, the Bible clearly says, don't do bad things.
Everything. Yes, sir. Like everything that you've been breaking down and explaining to people, it's right there. It's in the law. It's right there. The law of the land is right here. And everything that these people come up with and how they act and everything is broken down right there. Shoot, I was a little late today, handling a little business, but hey man, I gotta do, you doing God's work, Kill. So hey, I ain't gonna let you fight by yourself.
You feel me?
Can't do that. I can stop and read. I can't let it go down like that. That's like I see you down the street. They jump and kill.
My mama told me to mow the lawn though, bro. I can't come. My mama said this dude is yard day, bro. My bad, bro. I wish I was down here with you, Kev.
Hey, what's going on down there? Hey, they jumping your boy Kev. Oh hell no, you ain't gonna go help him.
I gotta do laundry, bro. My dad, my mama here, bro. If you don't get your ass down to
be right. I like.
You feel me?
For real. Hey, my mama gonna be asking me like, you down there fighting again? Yeah, mama, they was jumping kill one fight out.
That's what I say. You gotta protect you. If you tell the truth, they gonna come help you. What's going on, mama? I can't do laundry. I can't mow the lawn. They jumping my friend B. It's 4 of them. I gotta go down with him. I'm gone. Then mama and everybody coming. Everybody coming. Yeah. You feel me? But you can't be a punk. Yeah. You don't be a punk. Go get your ass whooped with him.
For real. I ain't gonna lie. The rule is if y'all let me get beat up after I heal up, I'm beating you up. That's the rule.
after my eye heal, we kicking y'all ass next, bro. That ain't funny. That wasn't cool. Y'all left us out there, fool. Press 1. Hey,
Can't do it, bro.
on everything. Well, let me get to the next video. I'm finna get on this King James and demonology topic, and tell me what you think of this video after I'm done. All right.
Okay, you got to kill.
And my man, shout out to B, always doing the right thing. I'm finna put this on real quick. It's lunchtime for me, so I get to put a small little flick on, and he's gonna tell you about the King James and Deuteronomy, not Deuteronomy, demonology. I already told you about the demon crats. Press 1. So this is gonna show you what King James was up to in his own way. This ain't Kev Gill. This is this young man who doing it correctly, following his own heart and his own knowledge. What was King James on, and why did he write this book? Let's listen to him.
And everything is good. I'm gonna just check some stuff out, make sure we're good to go, and we're gonna start to read Demonology of King James. And people have talked about this book for a while. I hope I was able to see that good. But people have talked about this book for a while. I've heard things, but nobody's really read anything live that I know of. Maybe y'all have heard somebody read live or just in a video, but I never have. I've always heard negative things from people, but nobody reading it. Okay, so let me just make sure we're good to go, and then we can get into it. Let me make sure I'm recording on what I want to record on real quick. Yeah, that was good. Okay, now let me check this one real quick. This one I know should be good. Yeah, we're good. Okay, I just want to check. All right. So this book is pretty small. I mean, I did a review on it, but I did the review on it before I read the whole thing. It's only 75 pages in this book, I think. It's pretty short. Yeah, only 75 pages. It's a very, very thin book. And yeah, it's not a lot to read. You can get through this in 1 month. Maybe some weeks. I don't know how fast you can read this, but you can read this pretty quick if you stick to it. Like I think I finished it at work. Matter of fact, yeah, I was reading it at work like crazy. And it was just getting better and better. So I still got a bookmark in there. So I'm gonna just start reading from it. I'm getting hungry already, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit of what it's about too. From my memory. So it's 3 different parts in this book. And I might actually get some information on it for you. Let me try to find out where it tells you about those 3 sections. They got a preface to it. Now I highlighted this part. It talks about the 3 books. It says, I have put it, this is from the preface of it. It says, I have put it in form of dialogue, which I have divided into 3 books. The first speaking of magic in general and necromancy in special. The second of sorcery and witchcraft.
Now, we finna get into it. Press 1. Necromancy, sorcery, witchcraft, witches and warlocks. Everything you need to make a high nigga pie. Press 1. Yep, your mamas, your sisters, your brother. I hope y'all ready. Hope y'all ready to learn. This is where Pino at? This is why they would say King James was up to no was this or inch of that, because he was blasting them. That's why they would say such a thing. Let's go.
And the third contains a discourse of all these kinds of spirits and specters that appear and trouble people, together with a conclusion of the whole work. My intention in this labor is only to prove 2 things, as I have already said. The one, that such devilish arts have been and are, and the other, what exact trial and severe punishment they merit, and therefore reason what kind of things are possible to be performed in these arts, and etc. So basically, that's some of the stuff he goes over in here. It's a lot more stuff the preface talks about, but that's just a little bit of, Okay, so some of the stuff that I remember going into, and let me just say this real quick. Let me clarify which King James this is, because it could be more, so people know specifically the one I'm talking about is The King James that was in authority that allowed the 1611 KJV to be put together. He did not translate anything in this book. People think it was by him. He was just a person in authority that allowed a group of people to translate the scriptures into English. You know, they came with the KJV. To my knowledge, King James never translated anything.
Now you see this? When you're in power, things are being translated from Hebrew into what? So there are scholars, as they are today, who y'all take as scientists. Y'all listen to Elon Musk. Y'all really think this nigga out of space and shit flying around. So I know the people brains are just gone and able to conceive the fact that there was a king who had scholars who nation once ran off the laws of God. I know that's hard to believe.
Came from the KJV. His name, I don't know if his name was ever listed in the group of people that worked on this book, but I know he was the king at the time. He had authority over the people that did this, but he didn't translate anything in here. But he did believe in the Old and New Testament and the book of Jasher and the Apocrypha. You can see that if you read enough of his book, Demonology. If you ever take time to read it. And if you are familiar with the Apocrypha and the book of Jasher, when you're reading it, you can catch certain parts where he referenced those books, which I have. And you can also tell he believed in the Apocrypha if you ever get a 1611 with the Apocrypha and this book too. But so I just wanted to clear that up. Now, I've heard things, I'm going to say this too before I read this. I've heard in the past that King James, I don't know if they say he was gay or homosexual or a child molester or something like that. I heard negative things. And they would say he's even responsible for writing demonology. So why would you read the Bible? Because, or the KJV, you know, they would say that. But they would try to make it sound like because he did those things, if he did those things, you shouldn't read the Bible. But that's not the only Bible out there. The KJV is just a version of the Bible. Am I here to say he didn't do? I don't know what he did. And it ain't my business completely, you know.
Now hold on. Now isn't that a smart brother? I don't know what these people did in the fucking 1600. What's wrong with y'all? But it's just crazy to think that you know what he did because a German dude in the 40s or 30s or 20s said this. That's incredible.
If he did do those things, but if he did do them, you know, that was probably at a point in his life where he was into the world. I mean, we all make mistakes, so could have been at that point if he did those things. I don't know if he did them though. Just stuff I heard. But what's in this book is pretty good. So let's get into this book. So even though they claim and said he did all these negative things, what does this book say? Let's read what this book say. Because they claim that this book is bad, you shouldn't read it, you shouldn't read the Bible because he is the author of this book. Let's see what this book say though.
Now, wouldn't a witch and a warlock say all these bad things and you say, wait a minute, why are you trying to stop me from reading the Bible? Oh, because he wrote demonology and then he's a demon. Well, your spiritual practice is demonology. But check this out. Did he write the book Demonology as a practitioner? Or what point of view was he speaking from? Press 1. And I think thinking about these things without proper context and without being open-minded and listening, seeing what the perspective of people really are, you can be led any kind of way by not listening, by listening to a person Yeah. He wrote the book Demonology. I'm gonna write a book Demonology too, right? When I hear this information, press one.
They don't even know what this book say. They never read this book. A lot of these people that claim he did those things,
But they read it. They don't want you to know it's talking about them. Now press one. See, nobody wants you to read the book that's talking about them.
and said all that, they ain't never read this book. They could never tell me anything in this book when I asked them about it. They're the reason I actually read the book. Because they would claim he did all these things and they talk about this book and then I'm like, okay, well, what does the book say? Nobody can tell me. So this is what the book says. Chapter 1, the first book. Now it's a conversation between two people. Their names are short for Phi and Epi. So I'm gonna start off reading this book, and I'm gonna say Phi when Phi is speaking, and Epi when Epi is speaking, etc. But eventually, I might just cut the Epi and Phi off and just read the book. So here we go. It says Phi. Hold on. Let me drink something real quick.